Happy Friday. I'm Lisa here at the library. The book I'm going to review today is something that I wanted to read for a very long time. It's been on my short list, but it always seems to not work out, but it finally did, and I'm glad that I actually read this book. It's an award-winning book, and it's also a Netflix drama, and it is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. It's a historical fiction book that takes place during World War II for the most part. It does touch a little bit about before the war and after the war, and each chapter is a different character, but the two main characters are a young French girl named Marie, who's blind, and then a young German boy who is an orphan and lives in an orphanage, and how there's other characters, but how their two lives are kind of getting closer and closer to intertwining for one short moment in time, and how that one moment in time impacted their life, their entire lifetime. It's a beautiful book. War is never something that is pleasant. There's a lot of evil and sadness and drama in this book, but it's a beautiful book because it lets you know that innocence and hope can still exist in a time where it can feel very hopeless. And I love that about this book. The element, it kind of drags on, but I feel like the war felt that way to them, so it was appropriate. And I'm very glad that I read this book. So if you like historical fiction, if you haven't read this one yet, I do say read it. I highly suggest it. It's also available on Libby, an ebook and audiobook, and we have a copy here in our library. Thanks for your time. Have a good weekend.